Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Crystal. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It is Monday afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. Not a great day for me, but I've got through it. Well, it's not over yet, but I'm getting through it. I do feel like I'm being threatened and intimidated. I don't know who by, but hey ho. All I can do is carry on. So, got up this morning, Monday morning, felt shit. I'm just telling the truth how it is, like most people do on a Monday morning. I got up, I felt shit. My mum had said to me that she didn't want me to go up there today, but she wanted to see me at some point. So I knew I wasn't going up to see my mum, I knew that. So it was raining this morning. It was coming down quite hard as well. It was raining, so I got my umbrella and Max and I went for a walk down the bottom and around where there's a crane down the bottom of the road, a blue crane. So we walked up that way and it was quiet to start with, quiet, nobody about, and it was raining. The builders were working. They're still building flats 5 years on. They're still building flats further down the bottom, right down the bottom of the road now, and eventually you'll be able to walk from Rochester into Chatham in Medway, where I live, Kent. I don't think you can at the moment walk straight through yet, but eventually you will, and cars will be able to go that way as well, down that way, and get out that way. So I was walking around and the rain was coming down, and I narrate my videos. I'm going around there talking to my phone because I'm doing a video, I'm narrating a video, and that's what I do. I've been doing it for a long time now. I've been doing it for years. So I was just walking around in the rain, getting wet, but I had my umbrella up, making sure Max is okay. And I just turned around to go back, and there was a group of 3 or 4 blokes, and one with a white dog, and the Charlie that met me on the field had a white dog, but it was a skinny white dog, and it was a large skinny white dog, not a small hairy white dog. So there's this group of 2, 3, 4 guys with like a poodle, and one of them went "dog" out loud as I was coming around the corner, and I just turned my umbrella and I didn't even look at them. I just turned my umbrella and just walked on. They were walking 4 astride. They don't want to move out your way, but I guess they kind of have to. I didn't push myself out of the way. I walked as away from them as possible, and I just put my umbrella that way, and one of the guys started laughing, and I just carried on doing my own thing and ignoring them. They was laughing, and then I came back down. It was still raining, came into the flat. The cleaners weren't outside. None of the cleaners were outside in the morning. No cleaners, couldn't see. Usually it's pretty safe in the morning because the cleaners are about. You've got cleaners going up that way, down that way, down that way, but there was nobody when I went out walking this morning. Nobody. No cleaners anywhere to be seen. They're normally out first thing in the morning cleaning the bins, and they're everywhere, but there was no one. So I felt a bit wary. I came back into the flat. There's no point looking in the post box in the morning because usually the post here is always coming late in the afternoon, 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And I haven't ordered anything for a couple of weeks now. There's been nothing at all. Nothing, no parcels, nothing, no balloons, nothing. I've ordered nothing. I came back into my flat, and I just got a feeling there's somebody nasty on the internet watching everything I'm doing, coming into my live streams, stalking me, being nasty, saying hateful things, coming out and then going on to WhatsApp, trying to muck about on there. It's just following me around everywhere. So sometimes I just put the phones out the way and just sit without the phone on. So I thought, right, I'll do a live stream. So the first live stream was going okay. And until I started to explain, I'm trying to help other people going through what I'm going through. You do feel threatened. It does make you jump out of your skin. And this guy that deals with gang stalking, because he's gone through it himself, made me feel better, because they say that you're mad, it's in your head, you're mentally ill. It's not in your head. This guy mentioned the coffin. Everything that I'm going through, he's gone through it himself. Is everybody mad, are they? Is everybody crazy? No, they're not. And it makes me feel better when I hear someone else talking about what I'm experiencing and everyone else is saying I'm crazy. So TikTok came back up with unoriginal content. Your views have been restricted. So every time I try to speak the truth, try and get the word out to other people, I get cut off. Simple. So I end the live stream. I ended it, restarted it, and then we start to get the usual crap going on about what you look like, you know, bringing up teeth and God knows what bollocks, which is petty and pathetic. And why have I got guys trying to keep getting my number on WhatsApp? Why would they keep asking for my phone number, for goodness sake? Tens of them asking for my phone number. Can we go to WhatsApp? It can't be that fucking hideous. Do you know what I mean? It's getting on my nerves, it pisses me off. And you have to be careful what you say on a live stream. You can't swear or anything like that on a live. So I just made fun of it. And this guy said I look like this heavy metal singer bloke. And I said tits. I said he's got a pair of tits, has he? I said I look like a guy. I said, is this bloke female with a pair of tits? Oh, I bet he has got saggy tits now or something. The reply came back. I went, oh, has he? So I'm a man with tits, right? I thought, in your head you're going, fuck off, piss off, do one, but you can't say that. And then someone brought up a will. Now I want to come on to my post. This is the post after the live stream. I have not got any posts for ages, but I've done 3 live streams today and I've suddenly got some posts, guys. Well, one piece of post, and the Rochester and Chatham Net magazine. This is free, issue 246. Someone mentioned the devil in my live stream as well. Satan came into the live stream. I'm not joking, it's all been screenshotted and videoed in case I need to give it to the police. Someone mentioned a will. Very visual. Gang stalking is visual. It's not only audio with coughing and noises, it's also visual. So they put a symbol into your live stream, a symbol like a flower, and there's a daffodil in here. So someone came into my live stream and put flowers in the chat. Flowers. So we've got a daffodil. A daffodil. Mark came into my live stream. Handyman Mark. Terry keep coming in and out. A Terry. And that's the thing with Brian Harvey and Anne Tregoyne. Terry Taglatoni, Italian bloke that was always arguing with Brian Harvey, who lives in Liverpool. Liverpool, Andrew Goyne lives in Liverpool. Crystal curtains and blinds. Will writing service as well, if anyone's interested in writing their will. You see, they intimidate, they frighten. I went into a guy's live stream and I came out of it and I was threatened. They're threatening a woman. So this guy, they talk about Jesus, God, and the Jehovah's Witnesses and all that, and that happened in Gloucestershire as well. Jehovah's Witnesses got on a bus and tried to, when they were singing Eminem's Devil's Night. What's that song? It's Devil's Night. They were singing Eminem songs on the bus in Gloucestershire. Eminem. D12. He had a group called D12. So they were singing Eminem songs on the bus. I got on the bus with my kids. A group of Jehovah's Witnesses got on the bus and they were trying to preach Jesus on the bus. And several people were saying, no, thank you. You know, it's not the right... Preaching Jehovah's Witnesses on the bus with children on it. And they were preaching it all the way up to where I was living on the bus. And they were singing about the devil on the bus. And there was a group of Jehovah's Witnesses on the bus, which was very inappropriate. Someone came into my live stream this morning as Lucifer, the devil. Beyond Today magazine, the mark of the beast. Absolutely, it is. Devil worship, isn't it? In my live stream. So we've got religious paraphernalia that I'm not interested in. I don't know why I'm getting this. And I'm sure if somebody was the devil, they wouldn't be reading Jesus pamphlets. Really. And of course they keep coming into my live stream. So and so, a top gifter, has not gifted in a while, not gifted any money. Well, it doesn't matter to me because I don't make money. I'm not monetized. I'm not monetized. My channel is not monetized. It's not monetized. So they keep coming in, this so and so gifter is not gifted in a while. I don't get any money. Could you manage your money better? So they taunt you. Not only they preaching Satan and bringing the devil up, they're taunting you as well. They're saying, they're basically saying, you know, we'll put you in a box if you don't shut your mouth. That's what they're saying, but indirectly. Honestly, guys, that is what they're saying. If you don't shut your mouth, we'll put you in a box. But they're not threatening you with their mouth to your face. They're putting these pictures up and these words, and a box means a coffin. It's a slang term for a coffin. And they're asking me this morning about a will. That's my business. And Pimlico is in here. Chelsea Leart used to live in Pimlico, London. Pimlico. This is nowhere near London. This is Medway in Rochester, Kent. You know, Pimlico. I think Chelsea Leart lived in a flat in Pimlico, London. And they've probably gone down her flat. Obviously, I don't know if she managed to get all of her belongings out of her flat in Pimlico before she was moved on to Oxford. Because whenever I move flats, they pinch my belongings. Up in Gloucestershire, when they locked me out of my home. They locked me out of my home and they took all my belongings, including my wedding ring, my engagement ring, my children's toys. So I don't know if someone's gone down Chelsea Lee Arts London flat and found some bits and pieces, but I have never lived in Pimlico. And I haven't written a will, no. There is no will. And there is no money. And I've got less than 45p in my bank. I've got about 20 pence. 20p right now. Can you hear the car alarm going off? Can you hear the car alarm going off, guys? It's been going on and off for about the past 5 minutes. Up the road, the car alarm. They're trying to make the noise hurt me again. They're trying to it's like an electric shock or an electric shock collar around a dog. Causing pain to somebody. You know when a dog doesn't do as it's told and some nasty owners give it an electric shock to train it to sit. You know, sit, and when it doesn't sit, they hurt it. Hurt the dog. Well, that's what they do to me, guys. They know that noise hurts me, so they're doing it again, aren't they? Trying to control me, keep me under control, shut me up, and get me to do what they want, and they can fuck off. All of them can fuck off. Could you manage your money better? Anxiety about money matters takes an enormous toll on an individual's mental and physical health and general well-being, as the world's economy runs its typical cycles of booming prosperity, followed by painful recession. Millions struggle to survive economically. Basically telling me to go to the Bible. Go to the Bible and Jesus in times of financial difficulty. But Lucifer was in the live stream. These people are evil. They're like the people that are in the dark web. They're nasty. They make people go over the edge. Disgusting. So, after my live streams, I took Max out at lunchtime. And who is Lucifer? Who is Satan? Well, maybe it's the guy upstairs, because they keep replicating his car and the way the wheels are turned out. So when the guy upstairs parks his car, his wheel is turned out. Sometimes his wheel, he parks his car with the wheel turned out. I'm not interested in the guy upstairs. I want to move. You know that they called my father Derek Satan, right? My mother told me my dad was like the devil. Lucifer, Beelzebub, Satan. Well, he coughs like my dad. This is why I'm trying to find a video with my father in it. And then you can see how my father behaved towards my mother and how he kept coughing. Before he died, my dad kept coughing. Yeah, before my dad died, he coughed. And he was very rude. And he told me and Charlotte to fuck off. And we were making him sick. Not just me, Charlotte was as well. But after all, everything my dad did to me, I mean, it was absolutely shocking how I was treated. I don't know if my dad did anything to Charlotte. She's never told me anything. I don't know if he did anything to my sister. And who the fuck would want to copy my father's behaviour? That's why nobody does anything. They're worshipping Satan. So, went for a walk. They're all copying the guy upstairs. The height of him, the size of him, the colour of his hair, his car, the way he parks his car, everything to do with him, they're replicating. The way he coughs, the way he walks, the way he dresses. I'm not interested. And I will move out of here. I have said I am a single woman. I am not interested in engaging in any romantic activities with anyone. Right? If you want to come into my live stream as an ugly wanker or a fucking whatever you're coming into my live stream as, you go ahead and do that, because on the 25th that will not be able to happen. You will be removed off people's live streams if you are being hateful. And you know, do you realise when you're coming into people's live streams as ugly monster, fucking Frankenstein or fucking bollocks that isn't true, you are calling yourself that, and everybody is laughing at you when you're coming into the live stream, because what wanker calls himself an ugly cunt? What stupid twat does that? It's like when somebody goes up the road dressed with holes in their clothes and stains on their clothes. They are representing themselves. They're not representing me. My clothes are washed, they're clean. I sometimes change my clothes 3 times a day. So if you're walking around the streets with holes in your coats, all the stuffing coming out, gravy down your top, you certainly aren't copying me. And do you realise that people that aren't involved in your gang stalking notice what you're doing and think, what the fuck is that? What is it? I've had people notice it, guys. Why is that person dressed like that? Why is that person, you know, you'll have a person that's supposed to look an ugly version of me. So you'll have a person that's got my colour hair, yeah, great big hook nose hanging out and warts on their face, and then of course I look at that and I think I look like that, and that's what it's meant to do. So you've got a false image of yourself. It's been going on since I was a little girl. They sexually abuse you as well. They try and calm you down, control you so they can sexually abuse you. And I've learnt that from a child. They're disgusting. They need stopping. Devil worshippers. Absolutely disgusting. There are people out there not involved in it, and they do see the behaviour of these monsters. They're absolutely insane. They don't like me. I'm ugly, yet they're all trying to get my attention and have a piece of me. Cuckoo. See you later.